God. Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, we are going to be taking a quick look at the Bellroy Apex Slim Sleeve. And I call this a quick look because immediately afterwards, we are going to be tearing this bad boy apart. We're going to deconstruct it layer by layer and see what's inside. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start by checking out what Bellroy has to say about the Apex Slim Sleeve on their website. As you can see here, it retails for $129, which is a pretty pricey little wallet. And it is a leap forward in wallet design, sleek storage with reimagined, pre-molded, precision cut leather, stitchless construction, and a precise magnet closure. And that last sentence there is why I'm so excited about taking apart this wallet, because it's more than your standard just leather and thread type of wallet. It has no stitching, and like it mentions, it has these magnet closures that hold the wallet closed, and it has some kind of framing material around the edges here that give it like a nice rigid feel. So I'm very interested to see what's inside of this wallet. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Here is the box that the Apex Slim Sleeve comes in. Very nice. A little bit of information about registering your product. And then Apex wallet, 6 to 8 cards, folded bills. And you open it up, it comes with another card that just kind of explains how to use your wallet and the different features. Very nice. So first, let's look at the leather. I believe this is their, it's called Naked on their website, because this wallet's only available in black and tan, and I think tan is only available in the Naked variety. So I believe this is like their most bare bones leather type. It's pretty nice, it's very smooth, has a nice like silky touch to it. The grain's very uniform. Giving it the smell test, it smells pretty good. It doesn't have that overly chemical smell to it. So pretty nice. Leather is very thin. So let me grab my calipers here. And just the outside edge here this is a couple layers. So this is like the outside layer, the inside layer, and whatever the liners and whatever else is inside just comes in at roughly almost like 2.5 millimeters. So this leather is definitely pretty thin. The pockets are also very thin, and they are backed with what looks to be like some kind of nylon. We'll see that once we take it apart. And the leather has to be this thin for this type of design. You can see here the pocket folds over onto the back of the larger pocket here. And you can only do something like this and keeping it very small and compact by having this extremely thin leather. Looking around the edges, you can see try to get this on the camera better here. You can see the outside, and then this dark layer in the middle here. I guess this is part of the magnet, we're gonna find out. And then the inside layer here. Around the top of the edge here, you can see some of the orange from the liner. So I got a magnet here. I wanted to see where the magnets are placed, and there is a little bit of a magnetic attraction here along the front, but the main is right around the top at the corners here. So this is actually pushing the magnet away. See that? And there's not as much right here. So I'm guessing the corners are where the magnets are placed. Now let's throw some cards in there. Yes, I'm gonna be flashing credit card numbers, but all of these are expired and I'm broke anyway, so it's not like you're gonna get anything. All right, so I'll throw two in the front slots. And I'll throw one into the nylon pull tab section. See how that works. Very cool. And then I'll throw this over here. This is where your cash is supposed to go. and the side over here. But I don't have any cash on me, so we'll just pretend this is cash. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And closes okay. The bottom corner is making a good attachment to the magnet, but the top is not. But it still closes pretty nice. I like this silhouette a lot. So you can see how the corners, the back corners bend in. And that's a good design aspect, because when you're carrying your wallet, usually the first thing that wears out are the back corners by the way you put your wallet into your pocket. I know on my wallet, the stitching around the back corners is always fraying more than the front. So that's a nice design consideration. Okay, so I'm gonna empty this out. And now we will take it apart. All right, so I'm actually not exactly sure how this is gonna happen, being that this is heat bonded leather. I've never taken apart a wallet like that. I'm used to just the standard glue and stitches. So I'm gonna try to do this with the bone folder first and see if I can do this without ripping it too much. I'd like to keep it intact. All right, let's try it out here. Man, this is rough. This stuff is really on there. I already broke the bridge part here, but I'm gonna keep going and get this done. Oh, this is really cool. So I'm gonna take a break here. I finally figured out how to rip this. I thought that the leather and the liner were just glued and sandwiched together, but they're not. They actually loop this. The outside leather is glued to the liner, but it's looped around. It's really hard to see, but it's looped around the inside of the orange liner here, this nylon backing that creates a pocket, which is really cool. I never thought of doing something like that, basically because I've never used like fabric linings, but that's a very interesting way of making a pocket. Now that I understand how to take this apart, I think it'll be a little bit faster. All right, let's continue. All right, so I'm working on pulling apart this liner here. You can see here again what I mentioned before with how it's folded under the liner, this nylon. It's pretty cool. But it's also folded under, it's attached under this, there's a plastic ridge here. So this is what gives it that like that firm depth to it. And I can see the magnet under here as well, so I'll take that off. But yeah, there is a firm plastic ridge that goes all the way around edge to edge here. Oh my God. Okay, done. Wow, that was way more than I was expecting. It's a lot easier when there's stitching because the stitches just pop right off and everything comes apart. This was extremely engineered, let's just say that. Okay, so let's see what pieces we got here. First, we'll start at the bottom, which is the outside shell. So you can see that first they probably put it through a machine to mold this design, this bevel here. So I don't know if it's wet molded or what, but it was molded in some kind of way. Then they attached, there are 4 magnets in the corner, like I mentioned. There's a magnet here, 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 and here. And then from there, there is a plastic barrier or something that is all the way around the wallet to give it that hard, rigid feel. similar to what you'd use interfacing for. And then from there, it moves on to, actually I don't even remember, this RFID material was sandwiched somewhere down in here. And then from there, here is the nylon. I believe this is nylon. And here's the pull tab. Look at how intricate this is. Like, this isn't just a piece of nylon that is the shape of the shell. It's a complete like origami piece. And so how this was done was this was folded over like this and then attached under the plastic barrier there on both sides, something like this. And then it wrapped around the liner here. This is the same leather as this, I think, but just orange. And then this kind of like all wrapped together into this area down here. I don't even know how to, I couldn't put this back together if you paid me $1 million. So I'll just put it like this. And then here are the outside pieces. Like this and like this. You can kind of get an idea of, if I fold this down, of what it looked like when I started. So, wow, I mean, I would love to examine the brain of the person at Bellroy who designed this wallet, because this is just over the top. It might not be a whole lot of leather material, so you got leather here, 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 and here. So it's not a whole lot of leather, but it's a lot of craftsmanship to do all these tucks. I mean, I'm sure all this is die cut, but even when it's die cut, like putting everything together, wrapping around each part and putting it all together. Very cool. Okay, and that will conclude our Bellroy Apex Slim Sleeve quick look and deconstruction video. I hope that was enjoyable for you as it was for me. It was really cool to see inside the design mind of a company that, you know, I've been getting ads for online for the past couple of years. I've never actually seen anything they've made before in person, and it is extremely, extremely impressive engineering. Question for anyone out there who has this Apex Slim Sleeve or any of their stitchless designs: how well do they hold up after being used? Please comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences. If you like this video, I'd much, much, much appreciate if you could just tap that thumbs up button down below. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I'd be very, very grateful. If anyone's interested in more wallet deconstruction videos, just comment below with a wallet brand you'd like to see deconstructed, and I will try to do my best to get it done for you. Thanks for watching.